All right, we need to focus because we've been losing a lot of games lately, especially for PL. Let's get a game going. Let's make it good. Let's make it count, guys. See, this UI does not like me. I mean, I could move my stream stuff, I guess, later. But probably it's not going to play on full screen. You guys can have the ugly border. Oh, man. You're still hot, man. I mean, our position is going to be real easy. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of common sense here. We take 10-8-5. We could do 10-8-3, but 8-4 is like a contended spot in some cases. But wheat port, wood port flexibility is never bad. This would be like a setup we prefer to take anyway. I hate playing or wheat sheep, as a lot of people know. A lot of people don't know. We don't like playing just basic meta stuff. Gotta think outside the box, you know, a little bit of creativity getting there, get a little bit of flow. Interesting choice, though, with the 10-5-4 in first. What do I do in, like, as fourth? Could make an argument for this and this. You could also make an argument for just doubling on production. I think 11-4 is a valuable expansion. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Trying to think ideally here, because if I take 6-5-12 to 9-12, that's kind of a fun game. 6-9-3 is more generic, but I'm more dependent on the wood port. But 6-5-12 to 9-12 could also be viable. So I'm trying to think, like, black needs to take the wheat hex. So another option I could do is 6-5-11. That opens up 9-5-12 for them. Whereas I do this, they're going to be taking 6-11-3, one of these, which forces orange to the middle of the map, which I think generally makes more sense. I think this makes more sense. More of a burst effect on the 5, I think. Nine 12 is a good expansion as well. The worst kind of bad. If I'm black, I do this 6-11-3, point right, and then that leaves orange this middle of the board, 6-9-3, pointing in to 9-4-11, which I think I'm okay with. I mean, it does mean that my, I mean, the benefit of this is that you own it, so because I'm going to be getting hit on one of the weak spots probably every single time, but it's okay. I do want to try to break for a brick here. Contender for that, maybe orange. Yeah. Not the best odds there either way. Just had to try to make a rub. I mean, pinning the ore is not the best thing to do in my position either, but it does stop the 4 from enabling. So we have 2 brick in hand now. I'm going to devalue the wood as much as I can. Nice. And then the 9 rolls, that must sting. I mean, the strength of this is by getting on the 9-12. My next play is more than likely going to be expanding to Woodport. And then I feel like our setup is really strong. I could even go to Wheatport as well, actually. I think Wheatport might make more sense. Because once you city this, because the 8's going to be a higher target in most situations. I'm going to try to throw out some trades for the 4-1. Maybe I even offer both. Blue says, what a joke. You took the setup, brother. Nobody forced you to play that kind of production. They opt to do double road cut too, which is a really big investment. Like, I don't see the value in that. Just drop a road here and drop a road here. Like, what do you want the 6 for? You just kill black. But yeah, actually, I think taking Wheatport makes more sense. Because if I double on here, I mean, the 8's being hit by black anyway. Well, that's fine. I really don't care if he wants to rob my wood. That's the benefit of playing this kind of more budget or wheat sheep, is that essentially our wood becomes our ore. So it's not even like really a long-term problem. And by getting on 9, this does enable more wheat. I think it's a decent, I think it's a decent setup. I don't know why he values this 6-11 so much, like triple shared wheat. I mean, it just becomes an instant pin by orange, who should be having robber control shortly. I mean, that's the 2 considerations. Like, you road settle here, and then you city this, and then you basically 3-1. Yeah, like, I don't know what Blue's doing. They just invested all of their resources into a 3 roads. Even if black has a knight, they have no reason to play it. Exactly. 8 rolls is just good for them. I'll hit black this time. Enables me to get a death card. Yeah, I think this 8-5-10 is really underrated, just because of the port synergy. You only need one of them. I don't think you even need both, because you have 3-1. Nah, he doesn't have a knight, so... I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna port it. I mean, he might do that. Yeah. Yeah, like blue needs to get on the port. Like if they get on the port, which yeah they do, they're looking pretty strong now. Okay, this game's gonna get interesting. Especially when black is very close to city, but they only have these 2 expansion spots. Just trades them 1-to-1 city. Come on, orange. That's disgusting, man. You do those trades with me? I think generally the play is to just drop a road. Like, giving him a city trade there is really bad. At least blue extended their resources this way, so I'm hoping they're more inclined to settle here, than they're out of pieces. But can't be certain, can't be sure. He takes the ore. Going for a city hold. Kind of a safe bet. Just hoping I don't 7. Okay. Like to get a cheap settlement if I can. No, sir. I don't even make that card. Yeah. He's holding ores, like... He ported for city and then held 2 ore. Like, I feel like he should be robbed, even though he'll probably get pissed about it, especially because he's holding brick there. That kind of just, like, makes you want to punish it. Yeah, like, our next play is road settle here, and then we just start pacing army, pacing a city, hopefully in the near future. Nobody ever trades ore on this board, I think. At least not willingly. Why are we giving so much to black? That's a dev for another city. I don't know, man. I don't like that at all. Yeah, and I lose my port. Why is blue going for my wood port? Come on, man. Yeah, losing Woodport there is ass. And then orange just trades everything every single turn. Understand, Blue. Like, why do you want to drop roads every single place? You don't even want the Woodport. Like, the 411 is so much better for your game. Just plays a knight, gets another knight, and then out tempos. Like, he has 2 cities, 2 settles, 2 ports. It's ridiculous. And I lose my... Yep, I love that. And the 8 rules. El genius. And I'm forced to just keep popping. Like, that's the problem with my setup. These guys want to play like clowns. We're going to get clowned. If orange has Rule Builder, they should take the 810. Okay, he does. I don't even need to say anything. Good. Orange is going to end up with road. Oh, this is so miserable. Because I really need to get a city drop, but yeah. It's gonna fall further and further behind. I don't have the production to fight with these guys. I mean, the thing is, orange will definitely take road off blue because they wanted to play like this. But yeah, I'm not too sure here. We need to use the op for a city as soon as possible, or we're gonna get locked out of this game. We don't make the cards effectively. And then yeah, orange takes road. Could like fish for a night, but it's not even like relevant anymore. I might just have to do this. Yeah, I mean, I gotta hold. It probably gets monoed anyway. Oh, this fucking game is a joke. Oh. Wow, dude. Crazy. Crazy. What a shit show. I mean, he doesn't have a port, but it's like, who cares? He has 3 VPs, dude. You gotta be kidding me, man. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Yeah, you must when I pull 7 knights. 3 non-knights and 2 knights with your 5 pulls. I get 9 pulls and 7 knights. I feel like a champ too. I like 6-4-3 here. But, I mean, depending on what he leaves, right? He has to take the ore. 6-4-3 if he wants to, or 6-4-11 if he wants to lock the ore. Then I think I play a fun sheep port game. Possibly. I think there's a lot of avenues to explore. Like if he does 6-4-3, I probably want to double up on 6. Or if he does 6-4-11, I'd probably more than likely opt for 3-4-8, 6-3-8. Or 6-3-4, I can't speak. It's kind of a fun setup. Like this spot is low-key okay because you get sheep port guaranteed 3-1 down on the 6 for the rare read. Another option for more consistency is 9-5-10, 6-3-4, or 9-5-10, somewhere on here. But kind of surprised by 9-5-10 brick placement. Though they do know, I believe, that the 9 wood is going to be open. I believe they're hoping for 9-4-2 to 5-2. Not impossible, and more than likely to be an out for them. Yeah, I mean, it's unblocked ore but then possibly solo block the wheat. Doubled on 6 though is a little crazy, especially if he gets it as an expansion. I find that it would generally be very weak. Another idea is this, but maybe 8-4 is a good out for me. I'm worried that leaves him with a really busted setup, but I want to try this.
Say, Thomas Poe.
Anyway, I like this setup actually, even though it gives blue something really strong. But actually, I think I probably regret it. I don't think green ever takes 8-4, but I'm trying to consider what they actually take. They might actually take 8-10. I could see 8-10 happening for the free road to the 8-3 in green's future. I think that's actually a very interesting idea. Another fun concept is 8-10 here with the 3 to... Oh, yes! I like this better because we share the 8. And I get the sheep port, ideally. And he gets the 3 to 1, so he prefers that as a port, obviously. But that kind of bones red a little. 8-4 is such a nice expansion. But of course, sheep port is going to be priority. Oh, man. Here he goes, here he goes. 6-11-12, though, is a beautiful expansion for blue. With the ore port, no less, and the 11-4 as the 3 to 1. There's a lot of ants, but yeah. Red is very feast, famine, brick port heavy. I mean, we're also very feast or famine. I think he's gunning for the 6 first. Not too sure why, but we'll see. I don't know why it's taking so long. Yeah. Nothing better than 3 5s in a row that we're not on. Kind of surprised though he's not valuating the brick port a little bit more. But in theory, he shouldn't be blocking me other than maybe the 10. Oh, I like that solo block. I mean, he plowed you, you plowed him. Solo. He called him a bitch. Hey, man. This game is very easy to get tilted at. So taking advantage of that is... And, I mean, he's kind of wrong, because red actually needs green for their wood production. But that's not to say that red is being unreasonable. Green after this is going to be in a decent position. Ores. Possibly in green's hand. Oh, row builder is nice. That might make him rage quit the game now that we just rolled into a 3. I could definitely take 8-3, but I don't think that's the correct sequence. If green is removed from the game, then you're going to get a unpleasant reaction. I consider it more valuable to drop road here, and then probably settle on 3-1 just for the flexibility. But also sheetport is pretty valuable, just in case green wants to overextend it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe the double road is juicy. It's kind of criminal though. I could go 1-2. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to kill a player. That, especially in auto, that just gets you slaughtered, I think. Next priority is settle here. He actually might be gunning for the 3-1. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, blue's game is very slow without brick, so you kind of want to hit red, but at the same time, hitting the 9 removes red from being able to essentially do anything in the game, without help at least. Really? Come on, green, I was nice to you. I need the settlement. Plus, having somebody to possibly contend 6, 11, 12 will be entertaining. His game is all dependent on if he can get brick trades early or easily. Which currently is not the case. It's tough. I'm not rolling anything. It's just been a bunch of 5s. I did opt to take the 6-2. Now my 6 gets pinned, which kind of sucks. It's a bouncy 6. But again, it depends who pulls Monopoly, because now there's going to be more weed in play, which is obviously why I don't like sharing this, because blue can steal that. I guess maybe his idea is he can maybe still connect and then expand to 5-2 next. I don't know though, I haven't picked up a card in a while, and I know my numbers aren't the best, but they're not terrible. He has to rob red because red's not trading brick. Which again kind of makes it nice. It's almost like you want to hit the wood not only to prevent red from building roads, but to put more brick in red's hand, which lets blue steal more brick. But ooh, giving 2 weight away for a brick is kind of crazy. Oh, he pulled second row builder. Nice. I respect it. That's going to give him a lot more agency though with the 3-1. He's not going to have to trade anymore. And I have not rolled a single card in 3 orbits. These 5s are like been the only roll. I swear though, this Monopoly is going to be killer. Unfortunately, so killer. I mean, I could take it. I'll take it, actually. Ah! Better not be dirty mono. I should take this, but I won't. At least not on his turn. Oh, he did play a mono. Ew, on 2 ore though. Oh, that's kind of gross. That is super gross. 2 for 2, baby. I don't really need to do 2-1s ever. That's such a misplay of the mono getting 2, especially later in the game when we're gonna pick up way more cards. Yeah, I do this. Yeah, you're stuck. It's 2-1 or bust. Guess it's a bust. Yeah, this is so hard. Like, we're not even rolling into sheep for settlements. Yeah, maybe I should have taken green out of the game. Sheep now. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Obviously, he'd rather dev there, but... Does anybody even have wood? Or am I tripping? Oh, he is racing for it. That's crazy, dude. I mean, maybe he can get there. This number's hit, they hit. We need to get a city, though. With the mono and 2 row builders played already with no knights out, it's not looking good odds for pulling chances. Might have to just try to carefully hold now that we know that there's at least a mono no longer on table. Just like, yeah, Like, blue is way too strong. This is 6 build points. It's very easy for them to catch up. It's like, I know traditionally you would want to hold here for cities, but like, I don't really have much to do with my hand. I just haven't rolled. There you go. I need to roll numbers like that, like into 8s and 3s, essentially. But red getting this is good, because maybe they can get road. But now they don't block their own 6. So that creates a long-term problem for us. I would never have thought red would get this, but interesting that they did. And now we're over. I could aggro blue for an ore, and that puts me in city range. Because they need wheat now. So I think I move Robert to 5 and go for an aggro pull if they don't get a trade. Because then that gives me good chances for city. 3 out of 5 if he doesn't get help here. This trade's also good, but it gives him a dev. They'll take it. I mean, I still probably make the solo block, but I know it's for a dev card. Maybe he just holds it. Ooh. See, he just emptied the ore in his hand. That was real dirty. Of course. Garbage game. You empty the leader's hand. Like, you just emptied the leader's hand. And I need to get a rob here now for a city. Probably has a knight too. That's the craziest part. And you want red to hold road. I need a city this orbit, I think, to be consistently in the running here. And I think it has to be 8-3-10, even though it gets pinned a lot. Just the double on 3s. And we have a settle spot here, potentially. But knowing Blue's luck, they probably pulled the 3rd non-knight in a row. Ugh. Okay, now it doesn't matter. It's a guaranteed ore pull as long as I don't 7 out. Watch it a second. Okay, if I roll a 7 here, I'm going to be very annoyed. Jesus Christ, dude. This is so stupid, man. Like, I already know I'm getting a guaranteed ore. This is so ass. Just chuck 10 cards there for no reason. Yeah. It's a VP too. That's so dumb, man. It's 3 non-knights in a row. Like, this game was playable, but we just lost like over a dozen cards to the robber in just a few turns. And then red doesn't even see blue as a threat. Like, dude, you're gonna get the road long term. The second you drop 2 roads, green is out of this game. No, you're not. You say you are, but that's not what this is. Yeah, solo block me. of army. Say anything. If he wants to solo green, that's fine. Like, he's the road comp, but it's not even, like, really road comp, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to take road now. Or army, excuse me. I mean, I probably could pull a... Oh, he did have a knight. Then what the heck is he holding it for? He gets dev now. It's so annoying. I have to respond. I have to respond. But it's like, red, you know you're going to get the road back from green, so why are you soloing the 8? It puts him at 5, and blue is on 7. A very comfortable 7 with road settle double city or VP pull. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, those 7 outs, when I lost those dozen cards, it was just brutal, because I would have had at least 2 more devs there. Or a settle and a dev, which would have been huge as well. Like, we know the dev deck is garbage at this point. But, to me, it's, I don't know, kind of silly. I could take a second city here, but that's really not the play. I'm actually considering settlement first, just to close out the production. And pull first and let decide. I think that makes sense. Locking down a 3-1. But hey, I'm making red and green fight, so it's whatever. But now I guess the 6, I mean 3-1 flexibility, maybe not relevant at this point, but we'll see. I feel like we can win with a few rolls. Okay. Up. Let's see what I roll. Woohoo! Jeez, dude. Okay, what's the correct sequence? Is it settlement for the guaranteed point? The 1, 2, road, settle, 3, and then tempo the knight. And then tempo the knight and pull for the win. I think that's the right sequence. Yep. Ugh, yucky. Yucky. I think getting the guaranteed points, though, is better. Even though we know there's VPs on the table now. But if I'm playing the aggro knight, then I need something to pick it up. Especially because knight is likely to be played here by blue. With 0 cards. That's gross. I mean, green can never get 3 points. This is 7, potentially 8 here by blue. I just have to tempo knights. And I know, like, I don't want his card here, but yeah, it is what it is. I have a lot of rolls to win. Have to hope the dice don't screw it. The 5s have been super crazy this game. Yeah, sure. King make it. No, I have no information. And he rolls nat 7 anyway. It's probably 2 VPs. But I get robbed, and then if I don't roll 8, I'll have a pop. Oh, he tempo knights it anyway. I mean, that's fine. Dude, these 5s. I mean, green could just win here out of sheer luck. So many orbits to roll into the win. Jesus. Ah. Yeah, green just wins now. Probably pulled VP or non-knight there. Pulled knight. Oh! VP pull? Like, how many sequences do we have, right? There's still VPs in here. Hello. Oh my god, dude. Oh! This game just takes me out. We've had so many orbits on 9 here. Like, if you can't win, why are you actively playing offensive knights? Just punished by this. Just end it, dude. 2 VP Road Settle City. I still feel like I made the right call settling on the 3-1, because getting gang robbed, you need as much flexibility as you can. Yeah, he's opening subtle here for a 9th point. Red's tapped out. This game is garbage, man. I rolled a 7 and I'm stuck again. Okay, here we go. Orbit number 5 on 9 points. What a joke, dude. This game's a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Look at these dice stats. Ah. 14 fives, 14 sixes, 13 eights, 2 nines, 5 tens, 2 11s. Like, you can't make this up, dude. You can't fucking make it up. Stuck on 9 points for 5 orbits. And then we pull fucking 5 9.